Hi everyone, I'm Nina and I will be providing the debate of a recent college graduate who was offered a high paying job as a medical ghostwriter, as our case that we read had. And they're a recent graduate of our program, and I am arguing that they should accept that position. So, my first argument is that financial stability is a fundamental aspect in sustaining one's life and lifestyle. This because an individual should look out for their own financial interest and benefit by accepting a high paying job, regardless of the industry, as having a high paying job is very substantial to creating a lifestyle and being able to sustain oneself and anyone they may be accounting for financially. Um, this is honestly because, in response to the difficult economy and limited available jobs, specifically in the communications field for recent graduates who don't have much work experience besides internships, it can be very beneficial to just take a specific job that can benefit you financially. A huge backing for this that came from our text was Dig's situational perspective, and it's really good to employ that, where it allows the individual to have their role defined by a situational basis that determines its own criteria to fulfill a specific need. So, this job that is high paying, regardless of what it is fulfilling the need of letting them have a lifestyle and making money, and that is a reason they should accept it. A second argument I would like to propose to you all is that the position of a ghostwriter is solely to create content. Therefore, the individual holding the position is responsible for the writing and content created and not the effects once the literature is finished and distributed and also obtained by the company they are employed by. Therefore, their role is specifically to write, and there is nothing beyond that role. They are not responsible for what the writing affects. That is not in their description to persuade people. It is just to create content for that company. And what that company does beyond that is not their liability. And this is mostly because the graduate student should assess their role as a ghostwriter and focus solely on the job of writing the assigned article and not much of what goes beyond that, as that is not what they are liable for and not what they're responsible for. And going back, like I said before, their role is specifically to create content and to create literature. And this, they are not personally responsible for the results or intentions of the publication created by that particular company or brand or whoever is employing them. In the text, it stated that the communicator's intent is reliant upon the audience's awareness of what they are consuming. So, as someone who is writing, it is implied that you are writing to educated consumers who are aware of what they are consuming, the literature, whether it is made to hype up a prescription or a specific drug or to actually have specific information and side effects. It is very apparent that your audience must be educated if they are consuming these drugs or trying to. So, being able to communicate to them whether the information you are sending to them is what they would like to hear or what they would not like to hear, you are communicating to the educated audience as the text has stated. I hope you guys agree with my point, and thank you for listening.